Oh man, am I excited for what's in this box. Okay, right. So I just received delivery of an item which is in this package, which is from CVP, stands for Creative Video Productions, and it got shipped here all the way from the UK. And I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good understanding of what's in this box. In this box is a new camera. A new camera which is supposed to be revolutionary and one of the best cameras for indie filmmakers out there, aside from my one true love of cameras, the Panasonic GH5, which I've been using this week for just 1 year, and it is absolutely incredible. And I want to see if we can actually top the GH5. Let's have a look what's in this box then, shall we? Okay, so I'm filming a second person perspective with this camera so that you guys can see what's in here, and the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. Let's get this thing out of the box. Oh god, there's packing peanuts everywhere. I don't want to get these in the kitchen. Wow, okay, that's surprisingly light. Okay, for some reason I expected it to be heavier. It's quite light, but I'm guessing as soon as I slap my Sigma Canon glass on there, it's gonna be like. Let's just do a quick zoom in so that we can see unboxing this package to make it the most satisfying experience ever. Right, let's slice open this box to reveal. Shut that over there. All right. So, let's have a look what comes in the box for the Blackmagic Cinema Camera 6K. So first of all, we get this. This is a little pamphlet or whatever you like to activate DaVinci Resolve 16, which may actually help me, even though I actually do most of my color grading and video editing in Lumetri and in Premiere. Then we've got this little welcome thingy-bob from Blackmagic, which is very nice. I'm pretty sure that's some kind of instruction manual. Then we get an I think it's an LPE6 battery. Yeah, that's an LPE6. That's a Canon battery, but I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be using a V-mount because this thing apparently will only drive this thing for about 40 minutes. This here is a power cord. Then you've got your like universal world power adapters here. You've got your like neck strap, which will probably be of no use to me whatsoever because this thing will always be on a tripod. And then we've got this incredible piece of foam. And then we've got this. Here it is. The Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. Oh, this just feels incredible. Okay, I'm gonna set the camera back on the tripod and let's talk about this camera for a bit. Okay, so now that I've made the mandatory kitchen mess, I'm just gonna punch in a little bit, there we go. Now that I've made the mandatory kitchen mess, let's talk about this camera for a bit. Whoa. So, this camera can apparently film in 6K in Blackmagic RAW, I believe. I'm not entirely sure of the profiles of this camera. I have read quite a lot about it, but I, of course, haven't read absolutely everything. Most of this is actually going to come from testing, but okay, we've got a wonderful like touch screen here. I think that's like 5.5 inches, something like that. You've got buttons for your high frame rate and different things over here. Buttons to start recording and things like that, on-off switch, and your ISO and your white balance and things like that. And I am actually going to make a very detailed review on this in probably about a month or something. After I've used this thing and I've actually like used and abused, you could say, this thing, I will then start making a proper technophobia video on it. And from the first look, something that I really do want to mention and that I'm excited about is that this thing can record to USB Type-C. Now that in and of itself was enough for me to want to buy this camera because I am not prepared to spend hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of pounds buying CFast cards for this thing. Even though this thing was quite expensive, CFast cards are like ridiculously expensive for cameras. So this is the great thing about recording to USB Type-C. You can record to these here. These are Samsung T5 portable SSDs. Funnily enough, the exact same SSDs that I do video recording off of when I'm in London off of the Mac. And these are insanely fast, insanely small, and apparently good enough to record 6K RAW at 60 frames per second, which is crazy. I've got a bit of an idea here. Seeing as it's night, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Then, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get some really, really nice shots with this thing using these brand new lenses that I got. And then we can judge whether this thing is going to be used in my daily use. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be amazing. Okay, so quick little side note about those LP6 batteries that I talked about earlier in the Bmpcc 6K. I knew I was going to have some problems with battery life. What I didn't know is just how bad the problems were going to be. That footage that I just shot, I just spent probably a total of about half an hour shooting everything, and I mowed through 3/4 of the battery. Now, I don't really know what to have expected, but that is absolutely nuts. So I am definitely going to either be carrying a handful of spare batteries all the time or putting this thing on a V-mount, because that is just crazy. Okay, so quick little have a look-see at the damage that was caused by all of our footage up to number 5. That's about probably 2 or 3 minutes of footage. Holy sh! Storage eater. Oh my god. 25 gigs. Thank I bought those Samsung T5s, otherwise I do not know what I would have done right now. Oh wow.